Have you gone crazy and you're trying to make me too? Jimin said angrily while holding his head, freeing himself for him. If I am crazy, I will make you crazy too. See, he said while winking at him. Jimin was scared. Where was that simple Yoongi? And where was this? Jungkook, leave my brother. It will be better for you. Otherwise, the voice came from the phone had forced Jungkook to smile. Guy, it seems to be in a lot of pain. He leaned his head against the chair, played with the paperweight, and said seriously, I'm saying, leave my brother. Otherwise, I will not leave you or your family, he shouted. Really, what can a fox do to my family? If you can, then find your brother and do whatever you want. And yes, do not come in front of me, even by mistake. Jungkook said very seriously. I will go to the police and media. Kai shouted. Go, whatever your heart desire. Jungkook hanged up the phone as soon as he said this and slammed it on the table. Someone had come knocked in the cabin. It was Jinu. Jungkook smiled. Come, Jinu, sit down, he said seriously, pointing at the chair. How are you, Hyung? Jinu asked while looking at him. I'm good. Did you take tea or coffee or a cold drink? He said while picking up the intercom. Coffee. Jinu bowed his head and soon, as he said this, I have told your brother that I had kidnapped you. What is the problem now? As far as I know, you were not interested in my sister. Jungkook said while examining Jinu's face. He told Inwoo Hyun. Only then he let me stay at the home, and he had forced me to record the voicemail too. Jinu said while smiling, on which Jungkook smiled. Hyun, I have liked a girl, but brother is not accepting it. He's angry with you. Jinu bowed his head and started talking. I know. You're interested in my cousin Nuri, and Inwoo must have refused because he is angry with me and didn't want to be related to our family anymore. Am I right? He was asking to confirm from Jinu while spinning the paperweight, on which Jinu looked at him in surprise. Jungkook smiled at his surprise. Jinu, there is nothing to be surprised about. I am aware of my every relation connect to me. Don't worry, I will convince Innu, and I will leave only after I settle your matter with Nuri. Don't worry. Jungkook said to him and picked up the coffee and sat. Jinu had suddenly stood up from and hugged him. Thank you. Jungkook, he said while putting his arm around his neck. Welcome. Now drink coffee. Jungkook said kindly, on which he nodded his head and sat down on the chair again, picked up the cup of coffee. Sitting on the bed, hands strapped around his knees, with lot of moisture on his eyes, Theon was staring at the wall. All his attention was revolving around that cruel person who was not far away from him, but he was far away. Wasn't he? You didn't believe me. How did you push me away from you? You're so bad. You're so bad. Theon was crying while rested his head on the pillow, complaining to the person who had become his whole life in few months. His cry was because Jungkook had been sleeping in the study since yesterday. Jungkook, sitting inside the car, he had stopped, and his name was called. Jungkook had turned around carelessly when he saw the person standing in front of him. He moved toward him with hatred and anger. You dare to come in front of me? He grabbed his collar with a jerk and shouted at him. Jungkook listened. His speech was left incomplete due to Jungkook's slap. How dare you to take my name with this dirty tongue? I will cut off this tongue. Jungkook was punching Guy. Leave Jungkook. He will die. Yoongi tried to explain him, holding him quickly. It is better for such person to die. Don't game in middle. Today, I will kill him. How dare? How dare he say such a bad thing about my wife? Jungkook shouted with hate while hitting him. Guy fell down and was now unconscious. A crowd had gathered around, but who could stop Jungkook? They all loved their lives. Yoongi had forced him into the car and signed the driver to get out. Yoongi quickly moved toward Guy. Jungkook was opening the collar button, taking a deep breath, rubbing his chest. His red and white face was wet with sweat. He pursed his lips and was enduring the pain in his chest. Sir, can I take you to a doctor? Driver asked hurriedly while turning to him. No, let's just go home. Looking outside, he said in a sarcastic manner, on which the driver was looking at his sir, hurriedly. His wife was worried. How can he get his heart treated? His wife Theon was the one who treated his heart right. He had taken out his phone while shaking his head. Hello, leave Guy's brother now. This much punishment is enough for this man. He hung up the phone while telling his man seriously. His wife was worried. Yes, he was very angry with him. But when Theon cried on the hospital day while putting his finger on his lips, he had become normal. He didn't want to talk to Tae or see him. He just wanted to see his wife Tolerance, but not now. He had understood that his wife was no longer alone, so he wanted to love Tae very much today, which would relieve Jungkook's heartache. It was 8 o'clock at night when his car stopped in the parking lot of John Mansion. He got out of the car with pride and walked toward his house with strong step. This house that used to haunt him. Today that house was source of comfort for him. He had his wife, his daughter, and his sister. Now perhaps there was someone else who was about to complete his family. He stopped at the door of the hall, shifted his coat to the other hand, and smiled. His wife wore a beautiful orange-colored dress, and he was crying, rested his head on Grandpa's shoulder. He was complaining about him. Grandpa's face was angry. Romeo was sitting on a single sofa, holding his head on Jay, looking at his brother-in-law with, and Jungkook came inside.